Hi guys, this is Robin with Craig and Creations. I am just sharing this live. Hi, Miss Kathy. How are you? So if you guys would do that for me too, please, I would appreciate it. I've only got a couple more places and then I'll be done. Okay. Hi, Joan. Hi, Georgie. So you guys, I got more orders for these ladders, so I do need to put together a couple more. Aurelia, hi from California. Thank you so much for sprinkling. Thanks, Joan, for sprinkling. I appreciate it. All right, so I literally just got done painting the pink Candyland ladder that we're going to do today too. So we're going to do the fall one and the Candyland one, but I have to put another one together because I need to do a couple more for the rest of the day off. So I'm in my craft room. Yay, Kathy, what are you making? So I use the little uh, tumbling tower blocks from Dollar Tree to make the ladder. And you need 11 pieces. So that's what I'm going to use. And I'll show you guys how to put them together again one more time. Because I figured, why not? The glue gun is on. I might as well go ahead and put another one together. All right, so I like to look for the rougher edges and put those on the insides. Sometimes these can have some really rough edges. So if y'all have any questions about this, let me know. We got a few orders from the craft show on the 2nd, both Christmas. Oh, nice. That is awesome. So I take it your craft show went well? I have one on in November, in a month from today, actually, in Atlanta. I don't know if I want to actually do it. All right, so there's one side. And now I will go ahead and put 12 wreaths. Kathy, that is awesome. Congratulations. You must have had some killer prices. I've never sold that many in one at one craft show. Might have sold a couple, but I've never sold that many. All right, so there it's 2/3 of the way done. You're welcome. That's a huge accomplishment. do it on the table so I have a super flat side to put up against these in the middle. Just FYI, that's why I do it. I have to lay it down to put it together. Kathy, you could add these ladders to your wreath. Well, no, maybe you couldn't, because unless that wreath was staying indoors, probably not the greatest idea. This particular craft is only for indoors because you're using wall spackle. All right, so there's the ladder that I start out with right there. All right, so I'm going to set that aside. I'll paint it later. And let's see, is this dry? Yeah, it's dry. So after I paint it, I look to see which side I want the front and which side I want the back. I want this to be the front. We were thinking about that yesterday, thinking about what? Oh, putting them in your wreaths. Yeah, I don't, because they can't get wet. I wouldn't even chance it putting in a wreath. There are some things you can, but I consider this kind of a fake bake item. I mean, it's a tier tray decor item. I mean, you could make it as long as you found oh, sorry. As long as you made it without the spackling, like if you did it with a different type of snow item, you could do it. And I know Hobby Lobby and some of those sell like fake snow that you could do it. I have these little candy pieces that have the little ring on the top to hang them as an ornament. I'm just cutting those off. I have 4 of those pieces, 1 of each color. And then I have some other little assorted pieces. And I like to kind of assemble how they're going to go over here so that I can pop them right in to the project. After I put the spackle on. Let's see. We'll get that done. They are cute. These mostly come from Hobby Lobby. In the little my little Christmas section. Let's see. I just opened these. Hang on, I'll show you the tag. This isn't them because I threw the tag away already, but it'll say My Little Christmas on it. And they're at Hobby Lobby. Okay, so, and the little gingerbreads, cutouts, those all came from Hobby Lobby too. These little candy pieces came from Hobby Lobby. So that's that. All right, so I'm getting sidetracked. You're welcome. I found some other ones there too that I want to do, but I don't know that I'll make it happen this year or not. All right, so I am using wall spackle to make it look like snow. So I put on my designs, you guys can do them however you want, but on mine, I put snow on all 3 rungs of the ladder, and then I add my little pieces to it. And of course, because I put it on Etsy a certain way, I have to keep them that way, especially when I get orders. You know, people don't like to see something different than what they saw in the picture. So I do keep them super similar. All right. So now at this point, I have my snow on all 3 rungs. Now is when I put glitter on it, because this is the Candyland theme, and everything is sparkly and shiny. It's all about candy. So I will put that on, take it off, and y'all probably can't see it, but it is pretty sparkly up in there. Okay. Now we start assembling. What I'm going to do first is lay it down and hot glue these pieces on. And these get stuck right to the wood. I like for the handles to go in. It just kind of gives it a little bit of, I don't know. I don't want it to go up and down. I want you to be able to see that they're little candy pieces. Interest, I guess. Gives it a little interest. Blue strings. Okay. So now we've got our first set, and you can see I kind of did them in a zigzag pattern on there. Now we can go start sticking our other pieces in. So at this point, I'm going to put a gingerbread on this side from the back. Actually, I stand it up because I have to grab it in between the front and the back so that I can get it in there right. This one's kind of tall. So I end up moving that spackling around. So you just kind of have to futz with it a little bit to get it to stay in place. Then I take the little fat piece and put it next to him on the other side. So that's what you get on that rung of the ladder. You guys, I'm so excited about the fall ladder that I am going to do next. I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out, but I think it's going to turn out super cute. So this little candy piece, I kind of put in at the corner. So I just put the corner down into the spackle, and that will dry in there really nicely. And then I take this candy piece and I find the side with the hole in it because that's where it hangs. And I'm going to put that end down into the spackle so you don't see the hole. And I want it to go right there. So there's the second rung of the ladder. Now, I forgot that this little yellow candy piece, it's flat on both sides. And yes, it does have a hole. So I'm going to put that here on this side with the hole into the spackle. And I'm just going to hot glue that one on. I forgot to do this one before. So there's that. And now we just have to do the top. Okay. And this one's fairly easy. Let's see, I put the gingerbread on the bottom on that side. So I'm going to put this one on this side up here. I'm going to push him down into the snow. And this little piece, I'm going to put at an angle like that. And there's that little ladder. Now I'm going to set it aside to dry. Get some of that spackle to touch that guy on the bottom. It was pulling away. And we'll get going on the next one. Thank you, Georgie. Oh, you're welcome. Thanks, Joan. I think they're adorable. All right, I've turned my fan on so it can start drying. All right, let's do the fall one. So here's the one from yesterday. It's all dry. It's dry, ready to go. Now, all I do with this is I will take a brush and just kind of dust off the glitter that got all over the wood, just to clean it up a little bit. And then it's ready to wrap and get shipped. So that's how that one turned out. And you remember yesterday I couldn't tip it without the Santa. Santa's the heaviest piece in this one, and he would fall right out. So he is in there really good. He's not coming out. All right. Now, for our fall piece, we have the black. I do want to, I pulled out my white paint and then I thought, you know what? I don't want it to look buffalo check. I just need to have it look a little weathered. So I decided to not go with white paint, but I brought out like, this is antique parchment and this is khaki, both of them by Apple Barrel. But I still think that's going to make it look too much like buffalo checks. So I think I'm going to go with the khaki and see how that looks. And I'll start with the back. And if I like it, I'll keep going to the front. I might end up mixing the two. Oh, excuse me. Just to get the color that I want. But I just didn't want it to look like black and white buffalo check. Well, let's go with this one and see what it will look like. And just a dot. All right, so which one is going to be the back and the front? I've got glitter. All right, I think this will be the back. Uh-oh, hang on, you guys. Somebody's coming to my door.
Oh, I love your shop.
Thank you.
Oh, I'd give anything.
Are y'all done already?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. It don't take us long, honey.
All right.
If we did miss anything or we did something the way you don't like it done, you let me know. Okay. And then we'll just the way you want it. I love your shop. I'm not getting me one, Linda.
Sorry guys, I have to run out for a minute. Okay. Hi Neva. Okay, so I was dry brushing. I had some ladies come in to help me with some stuff for my daughter. I needed to pay them. I didn't think they'd be done this soon, but they work fast. All right, I like this color, so I think I'm just going to keep going with it. Ooh, that was a little. All right. Okay, I think that looks good. All right. So I made the banner. Check that out. So it says fall on the banner. I was gonna use some leftover ribbon that I had, but it was very meshy, like holes through it, and I wanted you to be able to see the words. So I did this out of cardstock. Thanks, Kathy. Thank you, Neva. So some cardstock and some leftover jute ribbon that I think came off of a roll of jute because it still has the knot tied on it. I forgot to cut that off. So I thought it would go right. I can hang on to it. These little small things, my hands have a hard time with. Right like that. So let me get that hot glued on. Thanks, Georgie. I think it turned out really cute. I struggled with it because I tried a couple of different ribbons that I just couldn't get it to where you could see the words. And I'm like, well, duh, you've got cardstock up the wazoo. Go get some of that. So I did, and I doubled up on it. So I used two different things of cardstock. And all I used was that much of it right out of the corner. So this is more fall looking to me, but I wanted to bring in some orange. So that's what I did. I doubled up on it to make the little fall banner on the top. So up here to kind of cover that. All right, let's open up what I came up with. I painted an apple. I did find an apple pack in my stash. These came from the Dollar Tree in the Crafter Square section. So it comes with a pack of apples. I just opened it and used one, so there's 9 in a pack. And then I painted it red. The stem is burnt orange, and then I used burnt umber. And then I distressed the red with the burnt umber so that it kind of looked weathered, aged. I don't know. Anyway, I did that. And then I have some of the pumpkin filler that you can also get at the Dollar Tree. Another thing of pumpkin filler that I half-assed, not half-assed, I half painted orange so you can still see the green coming through. I have my little hay bale I thought could go right there. I have moss, Spanish moss. You're not going to need a ton of this because this is really small, but it does make a mess. I don't even think we're going to need that much, but I got it in case. The only thing is, even this pumpkin, it's a little big. The apple is big, so I'm not sure. Oh, those would actually fit right there. They're kind of put the moss in there. They might be up there. This is how my thought process is. I put it together somewhat before I actually glue anything down, especially when I'm creating something new for the first time. So I have little pine cones. So if y'all have any ideas, shout them out because y'all the ones that gave me some of these ideas yesterday. So I could put like a sunflower on each side like this to kind of cover up the hot glue. This pumpkin fits on top of that hay bale quite nicely. The apple would fit in there. Of course, it'd be up here after I put the Spanish moss in. That pumpkin could squish in there somewhere. Or I leave this pumpkin out and put in a couple of pine cones. Maybe put I also have leaves. Hi, Shirley. Oh, thank you, Neva. I also have these, which came from Hobby Lobby. I mean, if I don't know that they're stickers. I don't really like them. I kind of like them to look more realistic, but you could stick that there if you have a buffalo check fall theme in your house. I don't know. What do you guys think? I have some leaves, so I really like this color that I thought that pumpkin, it could kind of hang out on that hay bale with that pumpkin. Um, I could put the leaves kind of like I did the candy pieces on the other one, kind of on the edge. So I kind of like that. I do kind of like that. Oh, that's two pieces. Another one down here. That could pull the eye down with some more orange right there. Ooh, I like it. Oh, thank you, you guys. I'm just putting it together. I'm not even looking at your comments. I should though, in case somebody's got some good ideas. Okay. So this is how I do it. I put things to the side so I know where I'm putting them and gluing them. We'll get those in there. That one in there. All right, so, oh, I forgot about these. Okay, so let's get some Spanish moss in there. I'm just gonna put some hot glue right on that ledge. I should probably be wearing my finger protectors, but I don't see them really handy. I'm just gonna give it a haircut. Okay. All right, so like the leaves like that? Yes, I did too. Once I started placing them, I find, I either like it or I didn't. I kind of wanted it on top of the hay bale, and then I didn't like it after I saw it. So it's kind of a process. What do y'all think? Should I put the Spanish moss up here under the banner? I'm going to go ahead and put it here and here, but should I put it under the banner? Because it's going to be empty because the banner kind of takes over. Y'all let me know. I'm going to go ahead and glue this one down. Right, so we got that so far. All right, so this is going to go here. So I can get that glued down. Got our little hay bale in there. You don't think it needs it on the top? Okay, cool. I think it would be a bit much. Okay, this one will look good. Now I got a pumpkin sitting on that hay bale. Just gotta hold it for a minute. It wants to move on me. Okay. Let's go ahead and get these down. This leaf was going right there. All right, let's do the apple. I'm gonna make it touch the side and the bottom, so I need to put hot glue on the side and bottom so that it's got multiple points of contact to hold it in place. There, that's on there. Now let's get our pine cones situated. That's a pretty one. I like that. So I think it's going to go. at this, you guys. It's super cute. All right, so let's see. Is it gonna move if I lay it down? Nope, it's doing good. Okay. Let me cut that moss right here at the corner so that will sit in there. Like that. Sweet. Look at this, you guys. We just made a fall mini ladder, and I love it. It's so cute. So if I were to put this on my tiered tray, I'm gonna put, I mean, it'll stand up by itself, even with all the little embellishments on it. It stands up by itself. But I could put like another little pumpkin in front of it to give it some dimension. Um, just so much you can do with these little things. You can actually lean it up against something. You can put it in like a centerpiece on your table. Anything. These things are awesome. I love them. Thank you. Thanks, Neva. Thank you, Kathy Cox. I think they're adorable too. How cute is this? So I have enough stuff to do several of these that I might take a picture of this and actually put it in my Etsy shop. I think it's stinking cute. But this was the prototype, so I loved it. I love it so much. Thank you, Georgie. Thanks, Joan. I think it came out super stinking cute. I like it. All right, you guys, that is it for today. I do have, I have to make another witch hat for an order. I don't know. Do y'all want to stick around for that, or maybe I'll just go because I gotta go eat lunch. I couldn't go eat lunch with them in the house doing what they need to do for Jana. So I will get off of here and I'll come back tomorrow and do, well, yeah, tomorrow afternoon and do a, you have a lot of patience to work with little things. I do, but I don't. Like my hands don't work like they should or like they used to. This banner, I wanted to rip it up and throw it out the window because it's small, it's tiny. and there were little pieces that had to be glued together. And it was maddening, but I did it. Anyway. All right, you guys, I will see you tomorrow for another craft. We're going to be doing something different. I haven't done with you guys before, but I'm seeing them all over the place, and I've done them before, like 2-3 years ago. I was doing these, but had not seen it done this way, so I wanted to try it. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you, Neva. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Bye. You too, Kathy.